Let's try this one more time. Okay, so Monday morning, going to the pain management clinic was a complete waste of time because now they're sending me back to Dickinson to get an MRI, and I come back here in 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm gonna go eat McDonald's. All right, so we made it home. I was in a pretty bad mood this morning. I guess my frustration is that, I drove almost 2 hours to have them tell me I need to drive 2 more hours and get an MRI, which they can't do now for at least a week or two. I mean, I'm frustrated because my butt hurts. I want to go home. I want to see my family, and I can't do it until I get some kind of relief from my tailbone, because there's no way I can drive 16 hours in a car the way I am right now. So that's okay. I'm gonna figure it out one way or the other. All right, sun is shining. I'm gonna go to work and sit in my office that doesn't have any windows. So it was just a long, rough day. I don't know how I'm gonna get my workout done. I don't know. Can't find my black marker, so that'll have to do. Alright, so see if I can get through this video. First, I want to apologize. Today's video is probably pretty crappy. It was a rough day, so just a couple quick notes. When I weighed in this morning, I was already fully dressed and walking out the door. I took my shoes off real quick and weighed. Yeah, I'm not worried about the weight. I'm just finishing through with what I said I was going to do for the month. I did my workout. It was a pathetic workout. It was just a mile, but I did it to do it tonight because I have no willpower. So today, today was a yo-yo of a day. That's all there is to it. I started out feeling good. Then I got in the car, drove to Bismarck. Then I started feeling bad because my butt was hurting. So it's hard to explain. I'm usually pretty good at tolerating pain. So it's when physical pain triggers emotional pain that it kind of knocks me down quite a bit. The tailbone pain is annoying, and it's something I could live with the rest of my life. Today, however, it was associated with an emotional pain that kind of took me and just knocked me completely off my horse. So at the doctor, they pretty much said that there's no reason for what happened to my tailbone. I didn't have an accident. They finally associated it with my weight loss. So because I've lost 150 pounds, now I get to deal with tailbone pain probably for the rest of my life. So that's how they put it. I don't believe I'll deal with this pain for the rest of my life, but I'm sure I'll figure something out eventually somewhere. It's just really frustrating to look back and think that I continue to suffer and go through this crap because of a bunch of bad choices I made a long time ago. So it's really frustrating. And today I'm drained. Physically, emotionally. I'm drained. I will get out of this. I'm sure, I have no doubt. I'm going to tell you some other things that happen when I get like this. I get set off by anything right now as far as emotionally, and I read into things, things that aren't even probably really anything. If someone accidentally left a frowny face instead of a smiley face on a comment today, I probably questioned why I'm even doing this channel. I mean, it's that silly, okay? So, it's amazing what you do to yourself when you get to that point. You take yourself and you keep knocking yourself down further and further. I wish I had an answer on how to not let this happen, but unfortunately, I'm probably more guilty of it than anybody else. It's just not. It's not easy to, and I'm not going to bash anybody. I really don't honestly think anybody said anything intentionally to hurt my feelings. And I know you guys are cool enough to know that. Well, I think there's a lot of you that would probably just question whether or not you said something or not, so don't think you did. That's why I didn't call anybody out. But there was a few comments that just kind of, I don't know, I took those comments and I knocked myself down further, which is so stupid and so silly. I don't know why I let things get to me so bad. But I do. So, that is, I don't know. It was a really rough day. So, I know I didn't respond to many comments the last couple days. I just haven't been in a good place to comment. I've been afraid that if I commented, I might say something that I would regret, or if I misunderstood something someone said. So I didn't comment. Don't take it personal. It's just I have not had the drive to get on there and to come up with any responses that I thought would be of any benefit to anybody. So hopefully tomorrow gets better. So so one of the comments, one of the comments was kind of interesting. You love it when someone wipes their nose right in front of you. Someone made a comment about them not, well, there was actually a couple of comments about them not liking my voiceover, my inner voice. Guys, that was just, I'm probably gonna do it again, so fair warning, but I'm doing that for myself mostly. I'm trying to remember what is going through my head, what actually happens, trying to be a little more honest about things. That's all that is. I'm not trying to make fun of I kind of make fun of myself, but so if you felt like that was a downer or inappropriate, I'm sorry. It's, as much as I want to help everybody else, guys, and I honestly do, as selfish as this sounds, this channel is about me. I mean, I'm doing this because it's like therapy for me. It's a way to reflect on what I've done, what doesn't work, where I'm at emotionally. So I'm going to read a post to you that I posted. This actually came up today too. Another thing that helped me out today. See if I can find it. Gotta love Facebook and its memories, right? And even, okay, so even I've been recording now for 6 or 7 minutes, and when I say therapy, I'm already feeling better because I'm talking through what I'm going through. And yeah, you guys hear me and we talk about stuff, but I hear myself and I see myself. And I could just stop it here and not post this. But in 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, I might need to see this again. And there might be a day where I'm so down and I happen to look back at my videos and find this. And maybe this is the difference between me just giving up on my weight loss journey and me succeeding at my weight loss journey. So, so the post, see if I can find it. I'm just going to keep wiping my nose here. Alright, so this was 7 years ago. I posted this 7 years ago. 7 years ago, I was a different person. And I knew 7 years ago I was a person I didn't want to be. So this is what I posted. I said, I've become a person who I don't even know anymore. I look in the mirror and I see a person who has lost track of the important things in life. I'm missing out on so many things because of reasons that just are not justified. At the end of the day, a penny is still only... Let me try that again. At the end of the day, a penny is still only worth a penny. The things I've missed are priceless. It's time to change. It's time to live. Today, I reshared that because it popped up on my timeline. And I commented and I said, this person no longer exists. That's not 100% true. I will say that person no longer controls my life. He pops his head in from time to time, but he doesn't control it anymore. So just remember that if you get offended by anything I do on here, that I do apologize. I don't mean to offend anybody. But there is reasons I do things, and it's mostly for myself. I do genuinely hope I help somebody out there other than myself. I'm here for myself, but I do want to help you guys. Anybody that gets anything out of this, I'm happy for it. But I don't want it to hurt anybody. So I will continue doing my crazy, insane, mental attitude, weird, overweight, pain in the butt self stuff. So don't be offended by it. So I know this video was kind of a downer. Don't let it get you down. Just see what I go through and know that you're the one that fixes it. And this is to myself. Next time you watch this video and you get to this point, you remember that you got past this point. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. And even though you're suffering a lot of problems and pain for a lot of stuff you did in your past, you won't always have to pay for your past. You will make payments on it. It'll get paid off. You can move on. I'm not talking about bills. I'm talking about life and bills. Mostly life. It will get better. It got better because you made it past this point once, Justin. You can do it again. Okay, so today I'm going to tell you the same thing I always tell you, and that's that if you need help, all you've got to do is ask. But when I say that, guys, I'm not saying you have to ask me. All I'm saying is you have to ask for help to get help. So remember that.